The man's daughter was abducted. He followed the kidnapper's instructions and went to the agreed location. After arriving, he received a call from the kidnappers. They sounded furious and out of control. They threatened to harm his daughter.
Say goodbye, Daddy.
No!
The FBI immediately began tracing the phone signal, but the call was cut off without warning. Afterward, the Lynch couple completely fell apart. They feared their daughter had already been killed. Dana quickly tried to calm them down. She believed the kidnappers would not do something like that, because they had not been paid yet. Belle also felt that something was off. Dana suspected there was a mole inside the FBI. The first person they thought of was the chief of staff. So they brought Chris in for questioning. Chris admitted that a reporter had contacted him to cover up Lynch's affair. He said he had no choice but to hand the kidnapping story to the reporter, but he insisted the case itself had nothing to do with him. He also said the affair was handled privately by Lynch. After leaving the interrogation room, Belle and Kaidan shared the same suspicion. They wondered if Lynch had staged the entire thing himself, all to gain sympathy and win the election. They decided to provoke him to test their theory, so they went to Dana's office and hinted that Lynch was the real mastermind. Lynch immediately flew into a rage. Dana quickly explained that they were doing everything they could, but Lynch still appeared extremely anxious. Based on Lynch's reaction, it was clear he was not behind the kidnapping. Now they could only focus on the evidence. In the video sent to Lynch by the kidnappers, a handgun with its serial number filed off was placed on. Grace Forensics managed to recover 4 digits. Even so, there were still countless possible matches. The ATF was working through them. Belle believed the kidnapper definitely knew Lynch's past. They decided to question Lynch's ex-girlfriend again, but they arrived too late. Nicole had no vital signs. A bottle of oxycodone was left on the table. They rushed into the bedroom and found Nicole's son lying on the bed as well. Fortunately, he was still breathing. Kaidan immediately picked up the child and ran downstairs. Belle called for emergency medical help, laid the child flat on a mat, then pulled out a dose of naloxone from his bag and injected it into the child's thigh. The child's life was finally saved. Only then did Kaidan let out a breath of relief. Meanwhile, the Bureau identified the owner of the handgun. It belonged to Nicole, who had just died by suicide. She may have feared the truth coming out. Overwhelmed by fear and regret, she tried to take her son's life along with her own, but Grace was still missing. Kaidan suspected Nicole had an accomplice. They also found Joseph's fingerprints in Nicole's home. According to forensic analysis, the prints had been left within the last 24 hours. Federal agents informed the Lynch couple of the discovery. At that moment, Mrs. Lynch suddenly remembered that on Grace's birthday, Joseph had visited with his granddaughter, and the stuffed toy was a gift from them. They immediately searched Joseph's house, but Grace was not there.